Hi, friends. So I wanted to talk about something. So I've been having a lot of downtime, as most of y'all know. I don't have a job right now because I'm currently moving from Southern California to Northern California for school, for UC Berkeley. And I've been just thinking a lot. I've been trying to be productive with my stuff, with my time, reading or writing or, looking at my photos, editing my photos. Have I done any of that? Not really. But I've been trying to be better about it. I've only been back for a week, and I have about 2-ish weeks left. But I kind of wanted to chat about something that I realized as I have had, again, a lot of downtime. One of those things is kind of like this whole dream thing that people talk about. When you're younger and people ask you when you're like 5, what are you going to be when you grow up? And so many kids would just say, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be the president of the United States. All these kind of things, all these kind of kid-like dreams, maybe slightly unrealistic and stuff like that. But, it's their dreams, right? Versus goals. Goals like being a teacher, being an accountant, or this or that. I don't know. But kind of mundane, ordinary goals, which is not bad. For me, I have a goal like that. I want to be a professor in literature. I want to teach at a community college or university, whatever. I want to have a practical dream as well. But I've never really had a dream like that, where I dreamt of being an astronaut, or I've dreamt to be the next president of the United States. I've never really had that kind of dream before. When I was younger, people would always ask me that same question, because you're not, it happens. People ask you, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And usually I say the same thing like all the other kids say. And not because I necessarily thought I really wanted to do those dreams. It was more like, oh, I want them to think that I'm a cute kid who has ambitions. But in reality, I had no ambition as a kid. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew is that I had to go to school, and that's it, And the thing is, like, going to school was never a chore. I like school. I like going to school. It's fun for me. I like it. Some people don't, and that's totally okay. But lately, I've realized that I kind of have a couple of unrealistic, maybe over-ambitious dreams of mine. And it's like, I was writing all these things down, and I just felt like I was 5 years old, just writing all these things down, all my dreams, and it just was like, it was just a nice feeling, It was just a very nice feeling to kind of feel that kind of hope. I had hope, and I don't know. And it's like, I think part of the reason why I never really had a dream too is just because I never really had my own path. I never really saw my own path. I've kind of always just saw my friends doing stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that too. Like in high school, like all my friends were into STEM, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I should do. I guess I'll do STEM too. Why not? And again, like, there are 3 reasons why I did STEM. Was 1, all my friends are doing it, so I was like, hey, let's do it, the same thing. 2, it gives me money. And 3, it's kind of just like a popular thing that people are doing right now, so I'll do that too. And I think that's kind of why I try not to be basic, because I know that that's what I do in general, so maybe I should stop doing it and maybe try to find something that's a little more my cup of tea. But I still tend to kind of go with the flow with a lot of people, but I try to be my own person now. But back then, even maybe a little bit now, I'm still kind of not my own person. A lot of me is compiled of a lot of things that what I am is a compilation of everything that my friends like, that I borrowed from them, I guess, if that makes sense. Like all the things that I liked when I was younger, I liked because of my sister, or things I liked when I was in middle school because my best friends liked it, And yeah, and I think that's kind of a thing that's been happening since high school. Like, I think it kind of stopped my senior year of high school, where for the first time, I found something that I'm like, wait, that might be actually something I want to do. And that's being an English major, which is hard to do right now because we live in such a this is a technology age, and art and anything that isn't, I guess, logic isn't kind of accepted into this space, and it kind of sucks. But also, for me, in my opinion and my predictions, I believe art will persevere, and when technology backfires, we're going to become useful again. So count on it. But it's like, it's hard, and it was really scary for me to really be like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And I think, again, that's why I'm having such a hard time really transitioning and accepting that I'm moving, is because I'm no longer guaranteed anything when like I was with a STEM major. It's all what if. It's all maybe. It's all a chance. It's a chance that I could become successful with this degree, which is scary because I'm putting a lot of money into it, and my family's putting a lot of time and effort. I put a lot of time and effort, especially, and it's like I can't fail, But that's probably the moment I realized, because I was in my teacher's room and we're talking, and she asked me some questions, and she's like, what are you going to school for? I'm like, I think I'm doing computer science. She's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, and I'm like, what? She's like, I think you'd be a really good English major. And I'm like, I thought so too. Like, I thought English would be kind of good. It's like, well, if you want to, you can, and maybe teach. And that's when I really thought about it, because I knew when I was younger, when I was younger, I've always loved writing. I've always created stories about superheroes. I always took photos with my disposable camera and try to create stories from it, or drawings, like a storyboard. Like, I've always liked creating stuff. Never not liked creating stuff. Like most people on YouTube will always say, I love to create stuff. It's true, I do, though. That's a thing I've always liked doing. I would always write in, like, my journals, like, when I was younger. Not even journals, but, like, little notebooks. I'd always buy notebooks, too, and pens, and just write whatever I wanted to write, like, how my day went. But, like, I remember writing once or twice, I want to be an author. I want to be a photographer. And, again, I just kind of shushed those away, because I'm like, no, I need to do something more practical, something, legitimate. And I have a practical dream, or practical goal, and that's, again, being a professor in literature at a university or community college, whatever, or high school. But, again, like I said before, now that I'm seeing my own path, I now have these over-ambitious 5-year-old dreams. And what are they? Well, I want to be an author. I do. I've been trying to write this book since my junior year of high school, and it started off actually as like a mini diary entry kind of thing, and then it turned into this actual story that I wanted to write. I'm not say what it is because I haven't really started writing yet, but I know what it is, but I I want it to be adapted into a TV show. I thought about film, but I want to write a screenplay for it, and it's like, I'm smiling at this, it's like such a dumb thing, but it's also like something that could happen if I really work for it, but it's also just like, it's hard to do that. It's so hard. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I like a challenge. I do. I don't know why. But it's like, I don't know. It's just, that's something that I think has been a dream of mine for a while now, and I really want it to happen. I really want to write. I want to be an author. For me, it's like, I want to make an impact. Maybe not on the world, but on a group of people. That's enough for me to feel like I did whatever I could in this world. And I think it's because my parents kind of always wanted to do that too, but they kind of can't, because to the government, they don't exist. Because, we're brown. But it's like, it's definitely something that I want to do. I think, but not only that, I think the reason why I have such a drive for this is because my family's stories are gone. They don't remember anything because they've been gone for so long from their home country, and I want to keep other people's stories alive, at least them, or capture other people's stories and interpret them and show them to people. My story, my friends' stories, And it's like, I don't know, that's something that I really want to do. Sometimes I catch myself like creating the scene and writing it later down, and all my whole story is just jumbled in many different notebooks and stuff like that, different documents and on my computers and stuff. So like it's there, I just need to actually compile it and do all that stuff. But that's something I want to do. Not just one book, but many books, that'd be cool. I want to be an author. That's something I really want to do. The second dream I have is I want my photos to be published. I've always loved taking photos. Like I said before, I've always just would buy disposable cameras and shoot them until they were gone, and would continue to shoot them afterwards, And for the longest time, like I resisted that temptation to invest myself into photography because I knew that it was hard. I knew it was something I couldn't do because everyone else was doing it. So, but here I am, years later, a film photographer, kind of, not really, a film enthusiast, and it's just like, I want my pictures, again, to do the same thing my writing hopefully can do, and that's make, influence change, show people things and help people understand what it's like through this perspective of a lens, because I have this one idea that I got from my Women's March photos. I want to do those. I want to make it into a series. I want to find people and shoot it and hear their stories and write them and show people that these stories have faces. You can't just jumble them up into a statistic, I want to do that. I want to create so many different series of photos, not just concerning political stuff, but other stuff like my life, my friends, my home. I just want to document things, and that's just me. I like to document things. I like to document small moments, with my friends, my family, with my cat, of myself, bad moments, good moments, moments, like really dumb, joking moments. I want to document all of them because I might forget them, and I don't want to forget them, because for me, every small thing matters to me and helps me grow. Again, these two dreams are things that, might not ever happen. A part of me is perfectly content with just living maybe in Washington or Canada with a beautiful wife, a cat, hopefully it's Buddy, and a dog. I'm happy with that life too. Being professor in literature with a PhD, that'd be cool. That's probably like a good dream there too. Just having that life. I would be okay with that. And to be fair, they're both kind of at the same wavelength, Being a teacher, you influence change, you're impactful, it's a decent amount of money as well, and, I'm going to be happy in love with my fur babies, I'm going to be happy. I know I'm going to be happy no matter which happens. It'd be great to have the full package, but still, I would be content if it was one or the other. Hopefully we have a wife in that scenario too, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I just had a lot of thoughts, and I wanted to share with you all. But yeah, I leave in about 15 days, so 2 weeks, yeah. And that's scary. I don't know if I said this already, but I think because of the whole not ever having a path thing, that's why I'm scared. Because for the first time, I'm going somewhere by myself. And that's pretty scary. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully I should upload this, because I've been trying to upload stuff like this, but I just haven't had time. Also, I hope those whole dream things, I am aware that they're probably never gonna happen, but it's also just like, I don't know. I want to sound like a narcissist, because I'm not. I don't think my writing's that good. I don't think my photos are that good either. But I hope with due time, I can get to that spot where I can humbly say that I'm at a good point of my writing and of my photography. But we'll see. Anyways, I will see you all hopefully soon, because we only have 15 days to hang out, and then I'm gone, then I'm back for a little bit, then I'm gone again, and then so forth. But yeah. Anyways, friends, I'll see you all later. Have a great day. I might do something tonight. We'll see what happens.